going on? This is Aaron Bighead with AK Reviews coming at you. This is, try to make this one a little bit quicker than usual here. This is the horror pack. This is for April 2019. I actually didn't do last month's filming. But I did get it, but I just didn't post it. I guess I'm slacking. But let's see what this month has in store. Again, this is the horror pack. This is the Blu-ray edition. They have a DVD edition, which is a little bit cheaper. But I will have price and details below, and the website, it's horrorpack.com, that you can get this on. But well worth the money on the horror pack. For sure worth the money. Okay. First one we have is Way of the Wicked. Not familiar. Christian Slater. Evil Never Dies. So obviously this is kind of one of those straight to DVD movies. An Unholy Secret. An Inhuman Evil. Christian Slater stars with Vinnie Jones in this heart-stopping supernatural thriller after a series of inexplicable murders, I should say, sweeps a small isolated community. Father Henry goes to a local police detective with a theory on why the murders are occurring. The two learn that a troubled teen with a dark past has recently moved to town and has set his sights on the cop's beautiful young daughter. Father Henry, who turns out to have secrets of his own, finds himself pitted against the demonic force from diabolically evil and twisted than any of them could have imagined. All right. There is Way of the Wicked. I am having all kinds of issues here with my camera. Title number 2, Don't Knock Twice. Katie Sackhoff. If you're not familiar with her, she's from Battlestar Galactica. Lucy Boynton, not familiar with her. Pray she doesn't answer. That's what it says on here. This one, when a troubled teen, Chloe, defies a local legend's warning and knocks at the door of a long-abandoned house, she unleashes a horror beyond her darkest nightmares. The vengeance of a relentless child-stealing witch. With nowhere else to turn, Chloe heads for the country home of the estranged mother, a recovering addict who is desperate to reconnect with her daughter. Now, mother and daughter must once again learn to trust each other if they have any hope of surviving the relentless, foreshadowing Chloe. A well-crafted thriller that's rooted in the real world but dipping its toes into a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. All right. Don't Knock Twice. So I guess, don't knock twice. Title number 3. Be interested to see if we get any mainstream titles here. But so far, no. Here we have Rotten Tail, Hippity Hoppity Homicide. That is a psycho-looking mask there, if that's indeed what it is. This is the Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray for the month. And let's see what we got here. Rotten Tail tells the bizarre tale of young Peter Cullen, who grew up in the town of Easter Falls and loves rabbits. Okay. Peter's science project on rabbit breeding is ruined when the school bullies beat up his rabbit. Years later, the kind but still shy Dr. Cotton works steadily and gently with his rabbits to cure human infertility, or intility, I should say. Unbeknownst to Peter, the military is this work military is this work? Okay. Developing fierce soldiers with strengths far exceeding human of their size, and with Peter's fertility serum, the ability to breed in the field. Interesting. Peter discovers the true nature of the experiment and attempts to stop it, but in the accident of a poetic justice, a bite from an experimental mutant rabbit combines with Peter's own serum and transforms him into the evil Rottentail. So apparently that's not even a mask. That's just what the character Peter will be looking like. He transforms to that rotten tail, hippity hoppity homicide. The last title. Cabin Fever, Patient Zero, The Birth of Fear. And I saw that original Cabin Fever. I'm not sure if this is something completely different or if this is actually a sequel. But terror is contagious. A group of friends plan the perfect vacation in the Caribbean, but when they head ashore to explore a remote island, their ultimate bachelor weekend devolves into their worst nightmare. After an ill-fated swim in contaminated water, they stumble upon a seemingly abandoned research facility where a deadly flesh-eating virus has been unleashed. The only people left alive are a handful of secretive medical personnel and Patient Zero, Sean Astin, the lone person who's been exposed to the disease and shows no symptoms. Can they find a way to survive and escape, or will the virus consume them all in a bloodbath of chaos and carnage? Interesting. Very interesting. So, this is the horror pack for April. If I get a chance to watch these between now and the next one, I will make sure I give my thoughts on how they were. This would probably be the closest one to, a more higher budget-esque type movie, even though they're all low budget. But most definitely, I think Cabin Fever and probably Way of the Wicked will probably be the ones I'm most interested in watching, being I have familiarity with the actors as well. But I'll eventually watch these two. The Don't Knock Twice looks interesting with Katie Sackhoff. So this one, it's got to be pretty corny, so I'll have to watch it for a laugh anyway, right? So that is the horror pack for April 2019. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is worth it? Again, this is about $25, and you get 4 Blu-rays in horror. Or you can go a little cheaper. I believe it's closer to maybe $19.99, $20 for the 4 DVDs. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, everybody.